I've been playing Genshin Impact for a while now. I started on the second week of release, so you'd expect me to have a pretty stacked account and clear everything easily, right? Well, not really. Even though I started playing in 2020, I took massive breaks in my playtime. I played in 1.0, skipped to 1.3, barely touched 1.4 through 1.6. Then, when 2.0 came around, I did stick with the game for a few patches until I stopped again in 2.4. I briefly played for a few days in 2.5, 0.6, and zero point 0.7, but then completely dropped the game until 4.0, where I played for about an hour. I decided to give the game another try in 5.3, and even though I completely skipped 5.6, I've been playing somewhat regularly since. Now, why am I telling you all this? Well, recently, this new event called Stygian Onslaught got added, and it kicked my ass. Like, hard. The first three difficulties were easy, sure, but my best team couldn't even deal enough damage to take down one of the bosses within the time limit of the fourth difficulty. This event motivated me to improve my account, so I decided on a set of goals and rules that I'll work towards and give weekly updates on the channel. Number 1, finally hit 36 stars in Spiral Abyss. I think my best might have been 29 or so, as I've barely been able to clear floor 12 until recently. Number 2, beat Imaginary Theater's hardest difficulty. I don't even know what it is. I think it's 10 levels with 10 stars? I'm not sure since I never have enough characters leveled to start anything higher than normal mode. Number 3, clear Stygian Onslaught's hardest difficulty. I'm not sure what the hardest challenge is yet, but I want to clear that event. Now you might be thinking, hold on, back up. How do you not clear Spiral Abyss yet? Here's the thing. The footage you've been seeing in the background, that's my account. My character isn't built. As you can see, it's very bare bones. There's not much built, and frankly, what's built is quite mediocre. I think there's two reasons for that. First is that I try to get too many new characters, whilst neglecting the ones I already have, and that I also ignore the weapon banner a lot. I mean, I have 6 5-star weapons, only 2 of them are not standard weapons, and one of those 2 is the Unforged. So, I have 2 extra goals with my account. From now on, no more pulling for characters alone. If I want a character, I'll do my best to guarantee C0 R1. I think the increased cost will make me think more about really wanting a character, and even though I will get less new toys to play with, I'll get better stuff. Which brings me to number 5. The increased cost means I really should stop slacking on exploration, because it's honestly quite disastrous. Average exploration is barely over 55%. Not only do I need to explore, but I need to do so quite quickly. See, before deciding on that C0R1 goal, I kind of pulled for Skirk without having enough resources to get her weapon. So I have about 10 days to get enough resources. I also mentioned rules, and honestly there's really only one here. Minimize spending as much as possible, and be transparent when I do. Sure, I could probably spend thousands on the latest meta character, get C6R5, and probably blaze through my combat goals, but I don't want to do that. So, to start with transparency, I have a Vulcan running currently, so I guess plus $5 to the total spent in the journey. If you're curious about my account in greater detail, I will leave a spreadsheet in the description with as much info as I can on the current state of my account. I don't guarantee I'll keep it updated throughout the journey, but I did want to have a trace of where I started. With all that said, that's really about it for this first episode. If you like the series and want to see next episode, be sure to subscribe.